yourself. All right, Tim. We're rolling.
We're rolling.
All right. So I'm on the mountain. We were driving around. We just did a video explaining the lot selection on the mountain. Here you go. As you can see, all this stuff is culverts. This is going in front of a lot of the driveways when the roads meet together to allow the mountain water to come through. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't turn that off for the video. And so I wanted to show you, here's a manhole here. And Tim, you can see through the woods, there's manholes setting up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, we got one over there. This is, I can't explain to you how beautiful this is because there's a lot right here. Okay, so this is a lot right here. It's a small little lot, and this is what we're going to show you when your lot selection. You have a lot here. Now, if you pan, there's a lot right there. So think about it. You got a neighbor right here. You got a neighbor right here, and then back through the woods, you've got another neighbor back up on the hillside. All right. Then you got a driveway, and Tim just showed them there's another right here, buddy, this way. So from where I'm at, you have a driveway going right up that way. So just in this section, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 homes in this little circle right here. That's.
And Randy, this is with all of the vegetation down.
Yeah, there's no leaves, there's no green.
There's a lot of privacy here.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, and you're not on top of each other.
I like it because it's wooded. You're going to have neighbors. You're going to see your neighbor. You're going to see them when they come home. But you got trees in between. You got all this natural beauty. And the way the land rolls up and down and some of the rocks where we have to dig out the lots and stuff. Now, up there, me saying that, see that lot up there? It's got a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
There's a house going to be up there. So there's going to be a house up in them trees, and they're going to look down on this.
Amazing.
So there you go. This is the mountain. This is really a lot of what it looked like at Brothers Cove, which is a log home resort that I developed in the early 2000s. And I actually like this better because the Brothers Cove was one big mountain, and this has got 4, 5, 6 different ridges, and there's all these different ways of putting roads and homes in here. But anyway, I wanted to bring this to you just to show you this is where all the time, money has been spent building all this, roads, the water. We were talking, Tim and I were talking, it's just rained almost 2 weeks straight here. We come up here in a truck, and I've spun my my hubs to get 4-wheel drive, but I haven't used 4-wheel drive. Rained for 2 weeks in here, and look
at this road.
Look how nice it is.
Yeah.
And the reason is because we have spent months compacting this road, compacting it with a sheep's foot. It's a vibratory roller that vibrates the whole ground, compacts it down. Now think about it. That manhole has got to have a hole dug for it to sit, and it's going to be in the middle of the road. And they're going to have another manhole down there. You can see it through the woods. Then we've got to dig a ditch from this manhole to that manhole, 48 inches, 6 foot deep, right? All the way connecting them. Then we got to put gravel, we got to backfill it, then we got to compact it again. Then we've got to put electricity, which is our primary. I was talking to you guys about the Grove. The primary electricity is going from the transformer, all right, to transformer. And those got to be 48 inches deep. So we dig another ditch over here, 48 inches deep, all the way around, connecting all these roads and everything together. Then we cover all that back up and compact it and get it strong because it's in the middle of the road again. Then after that, we put the water line. We got to dig another ditch for the water line everywhere. That's only going to be about 24 to 30 inches deep. And it's got to go to all the lots. And then the secondary power has got to do another ditch, and that's from the transformer to the lot.
But the good news is we have all the equipment, or am I wrong?
We got everything.
We got everything we need.
Everything we need.
Okay.
We just need to get it done. And we would be going from the Grove right to here. The reason we weren't here before, we did not stop the mountain for the Grove. All right, we didn't do that. What happened was we have just, I think I mentioned this in the video. I can't remember if we got, if it was stopped or not, but what we did is we have been waiting for the manholes. It's been taking 4 to 6 months to get these because they needed engineering. Then they needed to get them built. There's over, I think we ordered 41, but I think there's another 6 or 7 that are on their way. Each manhole was over close to over $2,000 a piece. Then you got all the piping and stuff. And there's been engineering, there's been state permitting, there's been pumps, there's been stuff that had topography maps, the surveyor. We finally got it all together. So instead of just waiting in here, we just killed the Grove and got it done. And we knew this was going to happen. That's why we timed it. From the Grove, everybody will be here. I got 2 construction companies that is putting in the infrastructure over here. So there you have it. We're just trying to explain a little bit. I love the mountain. See the back in the leaves are gone. You guys can see the views.
See the sun setting over on
Yeah, I mean, Amanda and I have been all over this mountain, guys, bringing you guys a video up here, and we'll be doing some more videos. I'm going to be walking and showing you sections of this place so you guys can see and maybe write on your map where we're at. All right? Okay. Thank you, guys.